Beautiful day, loves. My name is Chantel with Love You Studios, and I'm here to get on and just chat a little bit. This is actually my third live video this week. Well, period. But this is my third live video here on TikTok. And sometimes I wonder if it's worth it because I know TikTok will be going away soon, and I have no intentions on downloading the new app. So I came online. I'll go ahead and get started, or should I wait to see if we have any viewers coming on? Pretty new on here, not too many followers, so maybe I should go ahead and get started. But I wanted to come online because I started a series earlier this year called Skin Signals. And I wanted to continue with that series and tell everyone what that's about. But as I was jotting down some notes to come and talk to you all a couple of hours ago, I came across something on my Facebook feed. And it was a young woman who had made a post, it seems, a couple of days ago, that posted something to the effect that, what did she say? Let me go look because I want to get her words correct. She said, let me see. She said, my favorite colors are pink and black, and then a pink and a black heart. And then she said, I want my sons in all pink. Real men wear pink, and they will be real men, in all caps. She says, I don't know where I am, but I know I was tired, with exclamation marks. She said, I loved who loved me. I think that's what it's supposed to say. I made it to 23 with 3 kids. If this touched Facebook, I'm gone. Y'all, it broke my heart. It really broke my heart because this woman decided to take her life. And so it caught me off guard because I was going on Facebook to look at some other information, and it took me a couple of hours to really get it together to digest, what's going on just in this space, and it seems that she had a 3-month-old baby, and she took herself out. So I wanted to come on, and as an herbalist, as a holistic practitioner of aesthetics, and as a massage therapist, I wanted to come on and talk about depression, and not just postpartum depression, because she may have been struggling with that. I don't know. I don't know this person. I wasn't connected to her in any way, shape, or form. But depression, and, people that are really just struggling with mood, So I wanted to come on and just let everyone on here know that there is hope and help. And I know sometimes it feels like we are struggling with some things. I was a young mother. I am 55 and ever so grateful. Thank God, I made it to 55. But I was a young mother. And I have 5 children. They are all adults right now. My youngest being, I can't keep up. I think he's 31 or 32. But, struggling with that. And I lost my mother when it was 2 weeks before my 18th birthday. So, whew. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, get it together, Chantel. To see a young mother, 23 years old, that has 3 babies, that felt like she had no other option but to take herself out of this world is heartbreaking, because now there's 3 children left in this crazy world, without their parent. So, but there's hope and there is help. And since I am an herbalist, I got started on my herbalist journey later in life. But since I'm an herbalist, I wanted to come on and give you all some information about, some herbs that may be able to help stabilize your mood and that can help with depression and kind of a low moods, or if you're in that energy. And of course, this is very basic information. And so if you're on any medication at all, if you're on any medication, then you have to do your research. Okay, I am not a doctor. Again, I am an herbalist. I am a licensed esthetician of 5 years, and I'm a degreed massage therapist, and I practice holistically, and I've had my degree in massage therapy and Chinese medicine for about the last 23 years. So there's lemon balm, there's lavender, there is some one I wanted, passion flower, valerian root. Those are some of the main ones. There's ginkgo biloba, and there is ashwagandha, but I would asterisk the last two because the ashwagandha, especially, I know that's been highly recommended across the board by a lot of herbalists, but depending on your hormone levels, it can be heavy on the progesterone. And so you want to be careful of that, depending on what you have going on. So, but it broke my heart to see that. And, I wanted to offer some hope. I know there's a lot of things going on in this world. Just wanted to offer some encouragement. With these, you can make teas out of them, so you can drink these herbs. You can also, there's smokable herbs, and I'll probably come on and talk about that in a different post. That's for people. I don't recommend smoking, but the herbs that I can recommend that you can smoke, no marijuana. But I can recommend that you smoke these herbs because they'll help clear lungs. They don't have the residue. They don't have sticky residue, so they don't cling to your lungs and leave residue, but they actually offer healing and can help heal your lungs. They can help, so there's herbs that can help you sleep, herbs that can help you focus. But I wanted to say, thinking of the 23-year-old young woman who took herself off of this plane, this earth realm, the other day, is that surround yourself with your community. Your community may not be who you've become accustomed to. So it may not be family. It may not be your mother. It may not be your cousin or that best friend that you had in high school. You have to create community where you are. And what I mean by that is I am now living in the state of North Carolina. I am not from North Carolina. I've been in North Carolina, my God, almost 9 years. But I stayed in Texas, in both the Austin and the Dallas area for a combined almost 10 years. But I'm originally from Colorado. And so everywhere I've gone, I've had the best relationships. You get out, you meet people, and you build relationships. So I want you all to be encouraged, because even in times like these, we do have people around us that care. People are going through layoffs, job losses. The economy is tanked. It's not doing well. And so you can feel a sense of overwhelm, but there is help. So I would encourage you to create a calendar for yourself, or do something that's going to create, what I want to say, I'm losing my words, where you can create a daily schedule for yourself, so that you can make sure that you have something to do. Walking is excellent to help boost your mood and your focus. Reaching out to someone, and especially when you have young children, the burden that can be to have to watch other people's children can be really heavy. But I would encourage you that if you are an individual and you can help someone, even if it's just for an hour, for a new mom, or she doesn't have to be a new mom, but where you can help them for an hour while they go take a walk or go take a shower or make a meal, or you can supply a meal and be in their presence, or you can offer an ear or a phone call just to listen. Everyone doesn't necessarily need advice, and sometimes we don't know what to say, but to be an ear, to hear and really believe people when they say they are struggling. They are really struggling. And then if you are one of those people who are not used to asking for help, I would also recommend that you learn to ask for help and do not be offended by a no or by no response. Don't be offended by that. Offense is a spirit that is ugly. So don't live in the space of offense, okay? People have a lot going on, but for as many people that are saying no, or you will get your yes. But in the meantime, we've got to learn to regulate our nervous systems by using herbs, by using meditation, by using prayer, if you believe in that. If you don't, but getting out in the sun, and do sun gazing, taking a long walk, stretching. Again, I'll say meditation, and then if you can get, a listening ear. You never know who you're going to meet along your walk. You can go to the park. You never know who you're going to meet. Anyway, I just wanted to get on and share that because it's just so heartbreaking. I have adult children and I have grandchildren who, 4 of them just recently left the United States, and they're now over in Ghana, because of the state of the world, and they'll be there until further notice. But just be encouraged, you all. Please be encouraged. Take care of yourself. Take care of one another. This is a reminder. You don't have to be burdened with someone else to be empathetic with another human being on the face of the earth. I want to say thank you for everyone that is joining. I see some things going on this page. I don't know what it all means just yet because I am still new to the live over here on TikTok. But if you have any questions, and if you want to get a consultation, you can do so. You can email me at loveyou, that is LOVE, the letter U, at loveyoustudios.com. I haven't quite gotten around to completing the update on my web portal. If you want to do a consultation, if you just need to reach out, or if you need some more information, please DM me. I can be found by the same name, Love You Studios, LOVEU Studios, on Facebook and Instagram. You can DM me. And then if you have any questions, just reach out and let me know. And I'll work with you. I just can't bear to see another post. I've seen too many of these posts over the years via Facebook. One live, I'll say walked into one and didn't know exactly what I was looking at. This has been probably about 13 years ago, but a young man who was an actor took himself out on live. Took something in the bathtub. And so that's, I don't want to see any more of these posts. I know life gets hard. It gets really, really, really tough. But it's not pressing through, but it's learning how to manage, in times, and learning what to do, how to shift in times that really get overwhelming and difficult for us. So just be encouraged. And thank you again for joining my live. I did not plan on getting so super emotional. I wasn't really emotional about it earlier, but it was thought-provoking. So again, if you have any questions, please feel free to inbox me, and we'll just go from there. But be encouraged, everyone. This is Chantel with Love You Studios. I hope you have an amazing rest of the evening, and I will come on probably tomorrow and talk about skin signals. And skin signals are the language of your skin and your lymphatic system. So you can learn to read your skin and see what it's saying and deal with it from a holistic point of view so that you can heal it and not just treat the symptoms. Blessings.